Hello, everybody. Welcome back to day. Which day is this? This is day. Let's see. I haven't started, I promise. Day 8 of the Advent of Cyber. Yeah, I'm still out of town, so my recording conditions might not be the best, but a commitment is a commitment, and I fully intend to honor it. So today, it looks like the challenge is about shell codes. I wonder, will we be writing some shell codes or will we be reading some shell code? Something I should say is I found a lot of joy reading the most recent, I think I talked about it on the first video, the TCP IP guide. It just makes so many things click and I cannot not recommend it. So if you can, grab the book or watch the video because it's just so helpful. Yeah, I started the machine earlier. I had to switch location because, well, it's noisy where I am. So if you hear noise, that will be the reason why. So I'm starting a new machine just so that I can start from scratch. I have the folder created. I was going to start the VPN, but I realized yesterday that they probably have all the tools in the attacker machine that they ask you to start. So I will rather use the attacker machine than mine. And yeah, I'm still angry with my copy and paste. So we see how that goes. Um, so without further ado, let's start. Glitch the hacker, clever yet distrusted, wrote a script with skills finally adjusted. Shellcode magic to his home it was sent, where secrets of Wareville he had carefully penned. Glitch, a skilled but mistrusted hacker, was prepping for a tech conference. He was eager to share his shellcode script that remotely accessed his home systems. As he worked, he noticed Mayor Malware's henchmen lurking nearby. They're wasting their time. I don't have anything they will want, Glitch chuckled. He didn't realize that hidden in his home system was something they desperately thought. A research paper he wrote on Wareville defenses, a treasure Mayor Malware was eager to obtain. Learning objective. Grasp the fundamentals of writing shell code, generate shell code for reverse shell, executing shell code with PowerShell. Okay, that's fine. We need a tag box, we need a VM, we need split screen is available, that's fine. And we also have credentials. So I think now we have everything needed. As a target change, I think I figured out how to copy from my VM to the, just don't quote me on it, okay? I think I figured that out, but we're gonna find out pretty soon. Glitch password. Click on the green. Okay. If the VM is not visible, use a split screen. Alternatively, you can connect to the VM via remote desktop using the credential. Okay. I could RDP if I had my thing, but hey, we're gonna find out. Start the machine. So once we start the machine, do you want me to RDP from here? Or what am I doing? Let me, let me view, zoom in, just increase this so people can see. What am I doing? I gotta know. Uh, plus, nope, it's not gonna work, so it's plus, nope, okay. Command Control plus, yes. All right, so I think I figured that out, but we're gonna find out. Um, Aside from the VM, you must also study a tag box. Yes, we did that. Essential terminology. To his system is a reversal to his system so tight he planned to showcase at the tech conference night. Eager to share how his shellcode could impress, he aimed to enlighten, to teach and progress. Before we start, review some important concepts to help you better understand the upcoming content. Shellcode is an advanced topic, but knowing these functional ideas will make the rest of the material more accessible and engaging. Shellcode, a piece of code usually used by malicious actors during exploits like buffer overflow attacks to inject command into a vulnerable system, often leading to executing arbitrary commands or giving attacker control on a compromised machine. Shellcode is typically written in assembly language and delivered to various techniques depending on the exploited vulnerability. PowerShell, a powerful scripting language and command line built into Windows for task automation and configuration management. It allows users to interact with system component and it's widely used by administrators for legitimate purposes. PowerShell is like Bash for Windows. However, attackers often use PowerShell as a process exploitation tool because of its depth, because of its deep access, to systems resources and ability to run script directly in memory, avoiding disk-based detection mechanism. Windows Defender, a built-in security feature that detects and prevents malicious scripts, including PowerShell-based attacks by scanning code at runtime. Common bypass method for evading Defender include obfuscating script to disguise malicious content, making it harder for the software to recognize known patterns. Another technique is a reflective injection, where malicious code is loaded directly into memory, avoiding detection by signature based defense. We'll cover the latter one in this task. Okay, so we will be reflective injection. So we will load the code directly into memory. All right. Windows API. The Windows Application Programming Interface allows program to interact with the underlying operating system, giving them access to essential system level functions such as memory management, file operation, and networking. It serves as a bridge between the application and the operating system, enabling efficient resource handling. The Windows API is crucial because many exploitation techniques and malware rely on it to manipulate processes, allocate memory, and execute shell codes. Common Windows API functions frequently used by malicious actors include virtual allocation, create thread, wait for single object, which we'll also use in this task for exploitation. Accessing Windows API through PowerShell reflection. Windows API via PowerShell reflection is an advanced technique that enable dynamic interaction with the Windows API for PowerShell. Instead of relying on precompiled binaries, PowerShell reflection allows attackers to call Windows API function directly at runtime. This will enable them to manipulate low-level system processes, making it a primary tool for bypassing security mechanism, interacting with the operating system, and executing code. Stealth. I don't know how to say this word. Stealth. You know what I mean. You can read the word. A reverse shell, a type of connection in which the target, the machine that you're trying to hack, initiate a connection back to your attacking machine. In this case, your machine with the attack box. So, attacker IP sends a connection to the victim and creates a reverse shell on port 4444 on the attacker machine. That's what a reverse shell is. Generating shell code. But Mayor Malware's minions, Sneaky and Sly, found his script and gave it a try. They tempered the code, changed port and IP, twisted his work with a sinister glee. Learn how to generate shellcode to see what it looks like. To do this, we will use a tool called MSF Venom, to get a reverse shell. MSF Venom is part of the Metasploit module. I can't remember if if it's a standalone as well. But it's part of the Metasploit, and you get into. Oh, it's a standalone. Never mind. I usually use it on the Metasploit. Yeah, so it will generate the code for you, so you don't have to type it by hand. In the attack box, open the terminal, enter the command. So um we are generating a payload for Windows 64-bit, and it's a reverse shell. We're gonna give it our attack box IP. We're gonna give it the port where we want the target machine to connect. And what does F stand for? I forgot what F stand for. But and then it will run it using PowerShell. You will require. Okay, so let's do this. MSF Venom. We're gonna copy this Boom, boom, boom. Attack box IP. So I think we have it here. Our attacker box. Where you at? Attack box right there. 10.10.132.192. That would be 10.10.132.192. 132.192. They want us on 111. That's fine. We can live with it. So we're gonna copy this and we're gonna paste it here. No? Oh, I thought we fixed our issues today. Yeah, it doesn't work. Ah, the pasting doesn't work. Nope. It doesn't matter what kind of shortcut I use. Would you work? Nope. I don't even have the paste here. Why would you do me like this? Copy if I nope, I don't have the paste enabled. Why? So it has to be a problem with this thing because it makes absolutely no sense. Why I can't copy. I misspelled my password, I know that. Okay, so what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna X FreeRDP into the target and I'm gonna try to use my own computer. So before I do that, Control C, I'm gonna create a new terminal, make it bigger so it's visible, and I'm gonna call you target right there so I know that's where I'm connecting. And we are going to X FreeRDP dash U is user is glitch dash P is oh I probably have to is no it's 0 so we should be fine. The password dash V is the machine, that's the target. This is this guy here. And what else? Oh, I want the size. I want the size to be 80%. This is for me to see, right? Because I know at least here I have some control over my copy and paste. I don't know why I can't copy and paste on the attack box. And that was the same exact issue I had yesterday. So that's fine. And my machine here now. So I'm not using the attacker box IP anymore. I'm using my personal virtual machine. So I need this IP here, the 10.10.84.254. That's the IP that I need, 10.10.84.254, right? 84.254. Okay, so we're gonna generate the, oh, come on now. Yeah, we're gonna generate that. Hopefully that works. This is a huge code. Let me clear this and see if I have a better view. 10.10.84.254, port 1. Let's see. Yes. Okay. So this is some binary code copy selection, and I know that now. I feel confident talking about it because again, I just went to that training. I mean, I'm still going through the book, but each each hex character. So this is binary code written in hex, right? Each hex here is equal to 4 bits. So this is 8 bits or 1 octet. There is a distinction. I'm not going to make anybody go crazy, but a byte is not necessarily is not necessarily an 8 byte. It's the smallest unit in a computer. So it could be 8 byte, or it could be 6, it could be 7. The consensus, however, nowadays is that a byte equal an octet which is equal to 8 bits. So this is just machine code. We can reverse it if we wanted to. I'm not going to go through that because I don't think that's the goal of this lab at all. So we generated the code. What do we do with it? We got that there. So let's make sure we have that buffer. We have that X. Yeah, it looks pretty identical. Okay, I think it's truncated. That's fine. The above command generate a piece of shellcode using MSF Venom. Yeah, P flag. the payload to create. Yeah, we already knew that. Attack box, IP, and F. That's the format output. Okay, that's format. I should remember that. That's good. Where is the actual shell code? The actual shell code in the output above is a hex encoded byte array, which starts with, that's what I was trying to explain. The hexadecimal represent instruction sets on the target machine. Computer understand binaries, but hex numbers are just more human readable version. So instead of seeing long strings of 0 and 1, you see something like this is 15 and ABC 10, 11, 12. 15 and 12. So 15, 12, you can convert that back to binaries and whatnot. We can execute the shell code by loading it into memory and then creating a thread for its execution. In this case, we will use PowerShell to call a few Windows API via C code. Below is a simple PowerShell script that will execute our shell code. Okay, so this is our, let's write it down. Yesterday I forgot. So this guy here is our payload. And this is our shell code, right? So what are we doing? I don't speak C, so I don't feel comfortable necessarily translating what this code is all about. What I know is I'm going to copy it and probably replace something somewhere because I know I will have to do that. The only thing that I fear right now is being able to move it to the target. Let's make sure that we copy it the right way. Virtual allocation. Yeah, equal using system, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I can read it and have an idea, a general idea of what it does, but I'm not going to be caught on camera saying I understand everything it's doing. All I know is it's going to execute our code. Phew, that's a lot of code, but don't stress. We'll break it down step by step. If you're new to cybersecurity, memorizing these functions is unnecessary. Yep, Google is your friend. Most pen testers use pre-made or automated tool to run shellcode, so you don't have to know every technical details to complete the job. No need to worry. Yeah, you don't have to know every technical details, but it's still good to know what the code that you copy from the internet does. I think it's important. Explanation of the code. The script starts by defining a few classes. Those classes use DLL import to load specific function from the kernel 32 DLL. Kernel 32 is that 64? Yeah, I think it's 64. Dynamic loading library is like a Windows function that every script can use on a machine. So virtual allocation, allocate memory in the process address space is commonly used in scenarios like this to prepare memory for storing and executing shell code. Create thread. This function create a new thread in a process. This thread will execute in a shellcode that has been loaded into memory. Wait for a single object. This function pause execution until a specific thread finishes its task. In this case, it ensures that the shellcode has completed execution. These classes are then added to PowerShell using add type. Okay. Storing shellcode in a byte array. Next, the script shell stores the shellcode in the, where is that? Next, the script, so we got that part. Where is it? Right there. The shellcode in the buff variable, a byte array. So we're going to replace our code here. Shellcode placeholder is just where you'll insert the actual shellcode. Usually you replace it in the real, with the real shellcode represented as a series of hexadecimal values. These hex values are instructions that will then be executed when the shellcodes run. Allocating memory for shellcode. Virtual allocating function then allocates a block of memory where the shellcode will be stored. The script uses the following arguments. 0, right there, for the memory address, meaning that Windows will decide where to allocate the memory. What was that? Uh-oh. Wait. Virtual allocation. Do we have to go back to that? Where are you? Uh, yeah, right there, right? Virtual allocation 0. I don't see the buff size. Where do you see buff size here? I see buff length, size, the size of the memory block, which is determined by the length of the shellcode. Okay. 0x300, the allocation type, which tells the Windows to reserve and commit the memory. 040 for memory protection. The memory is readable and executable, necessary for executing shellcode. After memory is allocated, Marshall, right there, function copies the shellcode from the buff into allocated memory address, preparing for execution, executing shellcode and waiting for completion. Once the shellcode is stored in memory, the script calls the create thread right there function to execute the shellcode by creating a new thread. This thread is instructed to start execution from the memory address where the shellcode is located. Address right there. The script then uses the wait for single object function, ensuring that it waits for the shellcode execution to finish before continuing. This makes sure that the shellcode runs completely before the script ends its execution. Time for cell action, executing the shellcode. Once on the attack box, execute the command. So now we are starting our listener. I'm just going to create a new tab. 1, 2, 3, because I just like having tabs. I just like having tabs. So we're going to open netcat on this, N, okay, NLVP. What is V is verbose, P is port, L is listening, N, I think N is no name resolution. I could be wrong. So our port is 1111. We're listening there. Okay, allowing, yes. Once the attack on the attack box, begin by navigating to the desktop. Right click on desktop and create a document. Then choose an empty file. Open this new file and paste the previously and replace it. Okay, so once you have added, is it inside? Once you have added a shellcode to the attached VM, open PowerShell by clicking. Okay. Okay. Okay, one moment here. So where are we going? On the attack box, begin by navigating to the desktop, create document, empty file, and paste the previously provided PowerShell shell. Look at the and replace it. So do we replace it with parentheses or as just replace? It's a call to replace as in I just copy all of this. And what do I copy? Do I copy the full output? Do I copy from byte equal that? Or you gotta tell me, man. I don't speak C. You gotta tell me. Okay, byte buff. It looks like the same thing here. Byte buff equals. So I copy this part. Or maybe I just copy all of this, right? I come up here, copy that. And so we're going to replace. Let me make sure that's the same thing. Byte, blah, blah, buff. Okay. So we're just going to come down here and replace this whole line with the previously generated code. That's what I was asking. Is it supposed to be into ah is this supposed to be in a special format here? I don't know. It doesn't tell me. Once you have added the code, navigate to the attached VM, open PowerShell by clicking PowerShell icon and paste you recently created to the Windows PowerShell. Okay, so we're gonna go, not you, we're gonna go here and we're gonna copy PowerShell. Can I run as administrator? I don't have administrator, right? Do I? Maybe. Let's see. Can we test that? PA. Okay, so PASSWORD. Nope. Okay, so I'm probably not an admin. That's fine. So where are we when we open this PowerShell? PowerShell. We are on the glitch. There is just a list. We're gonna change to desktop because, well, that's where stuff are stored. Control L. I can't open VI. I have to use notepad.exe, and I'm gonna call it gt.ps1. Okay, yes. So we're gonna come up here and we are going to copy all of this. Please work. Yes. I really don't have time to. I really do not have time to type today. I can't be doing that. Go away. So, not responding, huh? We got you there. Yes. Okay. No, go away. I don't want to save you then. No. Uh, yes. Why don't you exist anymore? Save. Oh, Windows is here. Is it why it's not working? Windows is stopping me. Okay, we got that. We got that. Oh, I have to type it one by one. I don't have to. Okay, one moment. Once you've added, open PowerShell and paste into the Windows PowerShell command. So we're running it, not creating the file. Okay, that's fine. Then place the line below. Continue copying and pasting line. Remember copying. One line at a time. You think it's going to work for my case? I don't think it's going to work for my case, man. I absolutely don't think it's going to work for my case. But hey, let me be, no, let me be optimistic, right? Let's have faith, right? So we'll have to copy this one at the time. Oh, this is going to be fun. Right there. One at the time. This is going to take time, like yesterday. Right there. I don't know why. I can copy on PowerShell and maybe text file, but I can't copy on a regular, just regular data, which is interesting. So we get this, copy, and then we're gonna go there. Why did we have to copy that one at the time? Can I just print it? I wonder. I'm not proficient yet in PowerShell. Please work. Please work. Why are you hung up? Oh no. So we got that. We're gonna do this. And then wait it to go through. Then we gotta do this now. And then using systems. And again, if you hear noise, it's not because I want to be noisy. It's just I'm in a noisy place. Why did they have to start stuff in December when people have stuff to do? Right? That part, or maybe I have to plan stuff better. That one there. That one there. And that one there. Okay? Please don't close yourself. Please, I have no patience for that today. And then we're gonna do this right there. And then we are going to do that right there. We are going to do this. We are going to do that. and another class, another DLL import kernel, another. Can I just, what happens if I just copy everything and paste it? Right? PowerShell is smart enough to know exactly what I mean. Let me try. Yeah. Why did I have to copy? I'm just going to copy all of this. And if it fails, well, then it failed. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see. And it's supposed to return my power. Is it supposed to return me a command right now? Okay, what happened here? The script contains malicious content and has been blocked. That's what we saw earlier when we were creating the file. So, once you execute, you will get a reverse shell. Even if now you can issue the command like, yeah, mine didn't work. So what do you mean? Why is mine not working? The PowerShell. Okay, let me just copy all of it. Because why is it being flagged as a malicious code? That's the question right now. Why is it being flagged as a malicious code? So I'm going to paste it all. Go away. Let it go through. My Windows Defender is just defending. Nope. Okay, antivirus is still blocking me. Uh, it didn't work that way. So, how do we do this? How do we do this? How do we get back? Okay. Am I supposed to do that in here? Let's see. Then if I'm supposed to do that in there, then I have to change my IP. Let me try with the other IP, 10.10.132.192. 10.10.132, 10.10.132.192. Okay, so we're gonna do the standard 10, 132, 192. We're going to generate this. Yeah, I forgot. That's why. Because I can't copy. That's the reason why I can't do that here. But it shouldn't matter, right? Because I'm on VPN. Did I put the right IP in there? What was the IP before? 84.254. Yes. So why aren't you working? Because my Windows Defender is still defending. Can I disable Windows Defender? Is it going to work that way? If I disable Windows, I know they said don't do it. They didn't say anything about it, but I don't want to spend time here for something that is supposed to be working. If it's supposed to be working, then I'm probably making a mistake somewhere. But then it's going to defy. It's going to defy the purpose of Windows Defender because the goal is to showcase that you can still run command using you can still run command even with Windows Defenders enabled. So I have a dilemma here, but then I'm not an admin, right? So if I'm not an admin, I should not. See, I'm not an admin, so I can't turn it off. What are my options here? I tried that, it didn't work. I can't copy from the I can't copy from the, I can't copy from here. Why can't I copy? Yeah, my netcut is working and I didn't miss anything in the, yeah, I'm not sure. Let me think for a minute here. What am I missing? We got the buff, we got that. We pasted it in a terminal. Once you have done it properly. Okay, let me see here. Once I have done that properly. What do you mean, once you have done it properly? I think I did it properly. It looks like it. Let me see if it looks like your machine. Let's see here. Who are you? I need you. So let me do this. I need you here. So it says that if I had done that, who am I even? User glitch. See users glitch. Does it matter where am I? So am I supposed just to go, not go to the desktop and just go to users? Let's start there. That's the main difference that I see. See users glitch, right? And if I paste it, nope, that's not you that we want. We want virtual alog right there. Copy, paste it. Like your antivirus. So why is my antivirus picking it up here? Why is it picking it up? Why is it picking it up? I gotta think. I'm not an admin, so I can't technically remove it. Just a question here, right? What's the thing? See user glitch desktop. The flag may take around. Okay, so I have to complete the shellcode in order to for the flag to appear. So the completion of the shellcode will generate the. Okay, what happens if I. So I'm gonna leave you here, right? Because I gotta generate the code either way. I'm going to generate the code. Was it you? Yes, I'm gonna generate that under, let me see here, browser based. I'm gonna use this IP 10.10.132.192. We're going to generate that here. I'm gonna copy this because I don't know if that's the issue. We're gonna find out. So we got it here. Take this D5, come here and replace it right there, right? So then we're gonna copy all of it, copy, and come back here in the, what did I do? I just changed the IP. Instead of using my IP that was assigned to me, I'm going to use the IP from the attack box, right? 132.192. And I'm gonna start netcat here, that NLVP, and that's 1111. Start it. It's listening. So I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna clear it. It shouldn't matter, right? Because it shouldn't matter. Why? Because it's still the antivirus. It shouldn't matter. But let's see. I changed the IP. That's the main thing that changed here. Yep. I'm still antivirus. What am I entering wrong here? That's the question. What am I entering wrong? I'm probably not, if I can't figure it out within the next 5 minutes, I'm probably not going to keep the live. I'm going to stop the live and just troubleshoot that offline and come back with the steps because I don't know how long it's going to take. And once I figure that out, I'll come back. So let's try this again. We did that. Yeah, I'm on 1111. Yeah. Byte. That's what I did. Did I copy the code wrong? That would be the only other thing I could think of. That would be the only other thing. That I'd be like, yeah, maybe I copied it the wrong way. But let's see. I'm going to copy that and come and remove here, paste it there, come back here, copy this, and go to the placeholder. Okay, let me, because I just get paranoid at some point if everything is not the way it's supposed to. So I'm going to just remove the placeholder, place it there. I didn't touch everything else. And let's see if I get a different result. Okay, we need to be in here. We're going to clear it and paste it there. Go again. Nope. Same result. Okay, I'm going to stop the camera here and just go troubleshoot it offline to see what the issue is. I'll be right back.